This is Las Vegas, where a $1.5 billion 33,000-seat domed stadium, designed to resemble the famous Sydney Opera House, is set to bring Major League Baseball to the Strip. The Oakland A's, who've called the same aging stadium home for over half a century, are making the bold move to Sin City, rebranding themselves as the Las Vegas Athletics. But with the smallest stadium in the league and questions swirling about whether Las Vegas really needs another sports franchise, this move is far from a sure thing. While the city is betting on tourism and entertainment to make this venture a success, the real question is, will the gamble pay off, or are the A's rolling the dice on a losing hand? The Oakland Athletics, a team rich in history since 1901, has spent more than 5 decades in Oakland. But what was once a proud home, the Oakland Coliseum, has turned into a leaky, outdated relic. From plumbing disasters to crumbling seats, the stadium's condition was more embarrassing than the team's worst losing streaks. And let's be honest, a crumbling stadium doesn't exactly scream Major League, does it? For years, the franchise tried to secure a new home, with the Howard Terminal project leading the charge. A $12 billion redevelopment plan, complete with a shiny new 35,000-seat stadium. But this grand plan quickly hit a wall. Environmental concerns, political stalls, and Oakland's refusal to shell out public funds left the project in limbo. While negotiations dragged on, fan support vanished. By 2022, attendance dropped to some of the lowest in the league, making it clear something had to give. Meanwhile, Las Vegas saw an opportunity and jumped on it. The city, already riding high with the success of the Raiders and Golden Knights, promised public funding, corporate sponsorships, and a prime tourist market. It wasn't hard for the A's to pack their bags and head for the glitz of Vegas. But here's the real question. Is this a fresh start or just a shiny distraction from deeper issues? Only time will tell. Next, we'll break down the exact public funding that sweetened the deal for the A's to pack up and head for Vegas. But before that, let's talk about how Oakland felt blindsided by a sudden move that made it clear the A's weren't planning on staying after all. Oakland wasn't about to lose its team without putting up a fight. The city had been working hard to keep the Athletics, raising infrastructure funds and defending environmental reports for the Howard Terminal project. But on April 19, 2023, the A's dropped a bombshell. They had signed a binding agreement to buy land in Las Vegas. This blindsided everyone, including Mayor Sheng Thao. One moment, negotiations were still happening, and the next, the team was practically packing their bags. Mayor Thao, understandably furious, accused the A's of using Oakland as a bargaining chip to score a better deal in Vegas. Feeling betrayed, she ended the city's efforts to keep the franchise.
This announcement happened mid-negotiations, and it shows that they had no interest in reaching a deal with Oakland at all. Oakland is not interested in being used as leverage in the A's negotiations with Las Vegas.
So, why Vegas? Well, Oakland seemed hesitant when it came to dipping into public funds for a new stadium. Meanwhile, Las Vegas rolled out the red carpet with promises of public financing, potential corporate sponsorships, and a booming tourist market. Previous attempts to move the team to places like San Jose and Fremont collapsed due to territorial rights and logistical issues. But Vegas, that's a whole different ballgame. Not everyone in Nevada was thrilled. Public opposition, especially from teachers' unions, argued the money could be better spent on education. The backlash even reached the Nevada Supreme Court, though they ultimately rejected efforts to put public funding for the ballpark on the ballot. Despite doubts about private financing, Athletics owner John Fisher reassured officials that it would all be taken care of. After heated debates about tax credits and bonds, the Nevada legislature even called a special session to push the bill through. Of course, Major League Baseball was fully on board. Although the league usually avoids team relocations, they gave the A's the green light to explore other options, and eventually gave unanimous approval for the move. But for Oakland, it was a gut punch. After more than 50 years of loyalty, the city now has to say goodbye to a team it stood behind for decades. Get ready to hear about the big promises behind this brand new stadium, and how it's set to revolutionize the fan experience. But first, let's delve into the public funding that made this deal too tempting for the A's to resist. The development of the new Las Vegas Stadium for the Athletics has been nothing short of a whirlwind. It all kicked off when the A's locked down a 49-acre site near the Las Vegas Strip, setting the stage for their big move. Not long after, the Nevada legislature passed Senate Bill 1, approving $380 million in public funding. That's $180 million in tax credits, $120 million from Clark County bonds, and another $25 million to spruce up the area around the stadium. This financial backing was crucial in locking down the A's move to Sin City. With MLB's final stamp of approval coming in November 2023, it was all systems go. Leading the charge is Athletics owner John Fisher, tasked with securing the remaining $1.1 billion through private financing. To help with that, he's brought in Galatioto Sports Partners to rally more investors. On the construction front, Mortensen McCarthy, the team behind Allegiant Stadium, is handling the build, while Bjarke Ingels Group and HNTB are busy designing a $1.5 billion retractable roof stadium on the old Tropicana Las Vegas site, which will be demolished in October 2024.
This is a welcome to the baseball team for the A's, as well as a farewell to the Tropicana.
Now, the timeline. Ambitious would be an understatement. Groundbreaking is set for April 2025, with completion targeted for January 2028, just in time for the MLB season. With tight deadlines, double shifts, and weekend work in the mix, you've got to wonder if they can really stay on track. Meanwhile, the A's will call Sacramento's Sutter Health Park home from 2025 to 2027. But they're not just showing up, they're upgrading the park to MLB standards, with a new clubhouse, video boards, hospitality spaces, and club seating. And don't worry, they're sticking with the Athletics name, no need for a Sacramento rebrand during their brief stay. But come 2028, it's all about the Las Vegas Athletics. Next, we'll uncover how this move has left Oakland fans heartbroken, with many feeling this is more about corporate power and ego than the love of the game. But first, let's take a closer look at the grand promises behind this shiny new stadium and what it aims to deliver. The new Las Vegas ballpark for the Athletics is being touted as a game changer, blending innovative design with a fan-focused experience. At its core is a 6-level structure that will hold 33,000 fans, 30,000 in fixed seating and 3,000 in standing room-only spaces. The split seating bowls are designed to bring fans closer to the action, creating an intimate feel that traditional ballparks often miss. To handle Nevada's heat, the stadium features a fixed roof composed of 5 overlapping layers inspired by baseball pennants. These layers open to the north, allowing soft daylight in while blocking the scorching southern sun. The idea is to provide an outdoor vibe while ensuring fans stay cool and comfortable. The 36,000 square foot glass curtain wall facing the Las Vegas Strip is more than a feature, it's a visual spectacle. It allows natural light to flood the stadium and offers breathtaking views of the iconic skyline, merging the energy of Vegas with the ballpark experience. Additionally, the world's largest cable net glass window in the outfield faces Tropicana and Las Vegas boulevards, ensuring the city itself becomes part of the game's atmosphere. Inside, the ballpark boasts an 18,000 square foot video board, the largest in MLB, equivalent to the size of 3 basketball courts. It ensures that no fan misses any of the action, even when they're away from their seat. As for the field, the decision to use artificial turf is driven by practicality. The fixed roof means natural grass simply isn't an option, unlike Allegiant Stadium's rolling field tray. Occupying 9 acres of the 35-acre Tropicana site, the ballpark will also be part of a larger development project, integrating with future resort facilities. Surrounding the stadium will be a 2 to 3 acre plaza, creating a vibrant gathering space that flows seamlessly into the main concourse. With up to 2,500 on-site parking spots and plans to ensure smooth access, the experience aims to be as hassle-free as possible. This isn't just about baseball, it's about making the ballpark a destination on the Las Vegas Strip. The design is both functional and flashy, crafted to fit right into the city of spectacle. Whether it will live up to the hype as a new iconic landmark remains to be seen. but it's certainly setting the stage for something memorable. The impact of the Athletics' move to Las Vegas? Well, let's just say it's still a bit of a guessing game. We've heard all the buzzwords: economic boost, thousands of jobs, tax revenue, but until the plans actually come together, most of this is pure speculation. The ballpark is expected to be another shiny attraction on the Las Vegas Strip, drawing tourists and adding to the city's entertainment empire. Supporters are quick to say the long-term benefits will far outweigh the $380 million in public funding. But critics, they're not convinced that handing taxpayer money to a private sports team is the best use of public funds. Meanwhile, back in Oakland, fans are feeling the sting. This isn't just a move, it's the third time a major sports team has ditched the city in recent years. Oakland is now left without a single professional team.
Lots of fond memories over the last 3 decades, and of course, people coming up and giving me hugs, and I'm giving them hugs,
And for fans who've supported the A's for generations, that's a bitter pill to swallow. Vegas, on the other hand, didn't exactly need another franchise, making the whole thing feel like a major slap in the face to Oakland's loyal supporters. Then there's the business side of things, and let's be honest, it's not exactly adding up. Vegas will have the smallest stadium in the league, in one of the smallest TV markets. Oakland was willing to negotiate, but Vegas, it doesn't come with the same development perks or long-term guarantees. Critics are quick to point out that this feels more like a power move from owner John Fisher than a savvy business decision. Let's not forget his track record, one of the lowest payrolls in the league, trading away star players and raising ticket prices. Now he's taking the team to a market that might not even be financially stable in the long run. Bold move, Fisher. And then there's Major League Baseball's role in all of this. The league gave the relocation a unanimous thumbs up, even though there were buyers willing to keep the team in Oakland. It kind of makes you wonder, was this really about what's best for the sport, or just another win for corporate interests? Las Vegas might be celebrating, but there are still plenty of unanswered questions about whether this move was the right call. For now, all we can do is sit back and wait to see if this gamble pays off. The Oakland A's move to Las Vegas is a high-stakes gamble with plenty of promises, but just as many uncertainties. From fanfare around the new stadium's design to concerns about financial sustainability, this relocation is set to reshape both cities. Will Vegas prove to be the A's jackpot, or will it leave both the team and its new city wondering if the gamble was worth it? Only time and perhaps a few seasons will tell. Ready to be amazed by the next groundbreaking construction project? Click on the video now and dive into a world where engineering and imagination collide. See you there!